Hey, all you pups and wolves out there. Today we will be talking about the whole doctor's disrespect situation that is happening, and I'll start from the beginning, okay? Also, I did do a recording before this, and I was on mute, so whoops. So this is my was the second take on this shit. So let's go for it. Alright, so basically all this situation that has happened with the whole doctor disrespect actually started with a tweet by a guy named Cody Connors, okay? And we will be looking at his tweet right now. Alright, so this is what started the whole doctor disrespect situation, alright? And of course he didn't stated his name because of legal situations and stuff like that, alright? Because he'll be accountable of the situation. That's why he said he got banned, okay? Instead, Dr. Disrespect got banned because he's trying not to get probably sued by Dr. Disrespect and stuff like that, alright? So basically he said, this is what started it all. He got banned because got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whisper product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon, the power that be could read in plain text, case closed, gang. God, he really should have, before tweeting that, he should have fixed his sentence and shit like that. But this is what started it all, okay? And we all knew who he was talking about, alright? So there's an accusation going on about Dr. Disrespect texting a minor. Okay, so this is where it all started. And basically, you got one half fighting with the other half, one saying he's innocent, the other saying he's guilty without even having the evidence or knowing of the situation that went. Alright. Also, the other thing about Cody Connors is that he was actually about almost a year ago, he was trying to sell concert tickets, and he told basically everybody if he was able to sell out all of the tickets for his show, he would explain the whole situation of the what happened to Dr. Disrespect with Twitch, alright? And then he came out with another one saying that basically he'll explain the whole situation at the end of the show. And of course, that didn't happen because we would have learned and heard of this news, okay? So, of course, that didn't happen, alright? So, we have to keep that in mind, that he's been using this, saving this in the back of his pocket, alright? For a special occasion. And that was on July 21st, 2024, okay? Then, next thing you know, Jake Lucky posted this, okay, saying that a former Twitch employee has come forward and stated the allegate reasons for Dr. Disrespect's permanent Twitch ban being for sexting a minor in the previous Twitch Whisper product, okay? Of course, Dr. Disrespect responds back saying, Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract. So I know a lot of people were very confused about this whole situation, about the wrongdoing was acknowledged. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, okay? So basically, it's saying that nothing illegal actually happened. And if that was the case, he would have been in a lot of trouble, okay, by the law themselves, okay? So that means that whatever happened during 2020 when Dr. Disrespect sued Twitch, everything was cleared then, okay? And that's why he's saying no wrongdoing, all right? And this also gets explained over here as well, because he sends another Twitch, basically, not Twitch, sorry, Twitter, saying, listen, I'm absolutely tired to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is the fucking internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been proven and settled. Nothing illegal. No wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. So, like I was saying, this was already been investigated. Okay, and since it's been investigated, that's why he wasn't charged, okay? Thus saying no wrongdoing was found, alright? Now, basically, later on, what happens is that during his stream, while he was playing Elden Ring, he does get a text from Midnight Society, okay? And Doc does not look happy about the whole situation, alright? So, and that basically he does say that he is thinking about retiring from the whole streaming situation, stuff like that, alright? So, the next thing you know, we do get a message from Midnight Society saying this. On Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy Beam, aka Dr. Disrespect. We assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved, and in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individual, we needed to act. For this reasons, we are terminating our relationship with Guy Beam immediately. While these facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity and on behalf of all individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we have employed along with our community of players. Okay, so they did their own private investigation, okay, to figure out what is going on. So they did gather some type of information and possibly some type of evidence, but it is not clarified of their foundings, because it could be he said, she said kind of situation. All right, so we don't know what is going on with the whole Midnight Society and what kind of investigation they did. All right, then next thing you know, Doc finally came out with his own statement. All right, and within this statement, he says, "Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filters with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that can be upfront about, and I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I am here now. First and foremost, I did want to apologize to everyone in my community as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society's game studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and I, and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredible and talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that two former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Okay. So all this started in 2017, okay? And that's what it says right here. And basically, he does admit what actually happened. And I'll be reading it here right now. Okay. Were there Twitch whispers messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind those messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversation that sometimes leaned too much in the directions of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch. In that case was resolved by a statement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no crime charge have ever been brought against me. Now, from a moral standby, I absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. I should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I fucking owe my shit. This was stupid. Okay. Now, what he's saying here basically is that, all right. Now, the whole situation that happened to Dr. Disrespect, that's why he took them to court, was because of this whole situation. All right, and that as it was shown through that court, that Dr. Disrespect won that case because of what Twitch what Twitch actually did, okay? Thus, bringing the charges against Doc to be dropped. So that means that actually Doc, like he said, no wrongdoing actually happened, all right? So that's what actually happened. But the only problem is that we don't know if Doc knew of the age when he started to talk to this minor, okay? So that's where we're at. There is no information about this. This is only stating what Doc knows now. He's saying what is in the present time, and that yes, he does know that he was texting a minor right now. But in the past, we do not know if he was texting a minor that he knew, okay? And we'll get more about that later on, all right? Now, okay, now with this, all this said, don't get fucking mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destructive zone. I'm no fucking predator or pedophile. Are you kidding me? No one that truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things with those types of people. Fuck that. That's a different level of disgust that I fucking hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. Okay, so basically, like I said, he is owning up to his own mistakes, and it's been 7 years, and because of his mistakes, did it make him be a better person and is willing to make the right choices, okay? And like I said, it's been 7 years. And it does sound like he is owning up to his mistakes and that he is willing to change for a better person because of this situation. All right, and I'll explain what I believe and think what actually happened, okay? And that'll be after this whole situation, all right? So, I don't think what I believe is that he is not a pedophile or a predator, okay? And there's actually other reasons why he did this that, like I said, we'll be explaining at the end, all right? So, but I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision 2020. To my team, community, industry, friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said all this sooner. You guys have always shown me and my family's love and support throughout all these years. We love you guys like you can't imagine. I have the fucking best community and circle. If any of you, this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore, but just know you have always been great. Appreciate it. Alright? So, basically, what he said is actually a damn good explanation of his whole situation, okay? And that, yes, he has made a mistake 7 years ago, and he learned from it, and he's willing to make a wrong into a right. So, he is, all we need to know is that he learned from his mistake and that he became a better person out of that experience. Okay, because like he says, no one's perfect. We all actually make mistakes. Okay, but the question is that are we willing to move on from that mistake and learn from it? Okay, that we make sure that no one else makes that mistakes that we had committed. You know, to be an inspiration for others not to make those mistakes. You see what I'm saying? To help others, in that type of situation to become better people, you know, stuff like that. That's the most important thing. All right. And those who do support Doc, that's great for you, you know, because we actually don't know of the situation and what is actually going on. All right. So, in my type of situation, I am not here to defend Doc, and I am not here to prosecute Doc. I am here with an open mind to understand what the situation is. And at the moment, we only got half the truth with this statement. The other half, we have to fucking wait, okay? So, alright, but trust me when I say this, to all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero real life experience, don't give a fuck about you. And he shouldn't, because one of the things that's the problem with social media is that they are willing to believe anything that they hear and willing to toss the first stone at anybody, okay? Even if they're guilty or not guilty. That's the problem with social media, and that is true, all right? So, finally you're uncomfortable with this whole entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine, but I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made that mistakes all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family, as mentioned on screen, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. They want me to disappear? Yeah, fuck right. So, I don't think he's going to retire from streaming. I think he'll keep on going because this is the shit that we've seen Dr. Disrespect say many times. You know, he's done with fucking Warzone. He's done with Apex. He's done with this game. He's done with that game. Next thing you know, he's back to installing the game and playing it. So, this is normal for Doc for saying, alright? And I don't think he's going to be retiring, alright? Now, I do believe, like I said, he made a mistake and he's owning up to it, and that he is willing to let his skeletons out of the closet, because he says he wants all this weight off his shoulders, okay? That he's done with all the secrecy. He wants it out in the open finally, okay? And that what he's done, yes, it was a mistake and I became a better person now, but is what he's saying, alright? So that's basically the statement from Dr. Disrespect. Now, Call of Shame came out with this, alright, later on. Alright, 2 days ago. Dr. Disrespect was reported by Twitch to the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children when they were illegally recording whispers by the doc back in 2017. A full investigation was authorized and no wrongdoing was found and no illegal activity took place by Dr. Respect. No arrests were made, no charges were filed, thus adding more weight that Dr. Disrespect is innocent, as this is indeed looking like witch hunt by ex-employees to frame Dr. Disrespect. Okay, now, when Cody Connors came out with that statement, the first thing I thought was revenge. Okay, I do believe Cody Connors and this other former ex-employee were the ones who got fired because of this whole situation. And that they could have been the ones who were monitoring or setting up a entrapment for Dr. Disrespect. Okay? And they lost their job because of this whole situation. And now Cody Connors, because like I said, he was holding this in his back of his pocket, waiting for the right moment to release this information to get revenge on Doc. Okay, that's actually what I believe why Cody Connors did this. It wasn't because of pettiness. He didn't do it because he felt bad. He did because out of self-revenge. That's it. Okay? So, then, of course, this is not confirmed, okay? That's why it says unconfirmed. Alright, it is also reported that the minor was actually a former Twitch employee pretending to be a 17-year-old trying to bait Dr. Disrespect with entrapment techniques with the ex-Twitch mods illegally recorded at all. They were all fired soon after and sued by Dr. Disrespect's legal team. They were very bitter over this and why the whole thing is coming out for the second time after it has already been dealt with. This is where we are right now. Okay, so, like I said, okay, I do believe that that's why Cody Connors didn't mention his name, because he didn't want to get sued by Dr. Disrespect again about this whole situation, okay? So that does kind of make sense why he didn't mention Dr. Disrespect, okay? But this is spectating, alright? So that's basically what's going on with the whole Dr. Disrespect. Now it is my side of the story of what I think and believe what actually happened, alright? During 2017, Doc just got married and had a kid within, I don't know, a few years, I'd say, that he's been with his wife. Alright, now, they just had a kid probably in 2016 or 2017, alright? So that means there's going to be a lot of stress, lack of sleep, okay? And, low on energy, because all their attention has to be to their kid now, okay? So that means that I believe that Dr. Disrespect wasn't getting any, okay, for at least a couple of years, okay, with his wife being pregnant, then having the kid, then have to deal with all that situation with the kid, because all of your time goes to that kid now, Okay, so that means I believe Dr. Disrespect was sex depraved. And this happens a lot. If you look up the cases of how many people cheat in when they get married or have a kid is fucking high. All right, and this all has to do with sex depraved. Okay, now when it comes to getting married, that has to do because of freaking out of, you're going to be tied to one person kind of situation, so you're becoming paranoid and all and delusional about the whole situation. And usually that's why people cheat when they get married and stuff like that, because they panic. But when it comes to having a kid, that's a different story actually. That means that when you have a kid, in most cases when it comes to a relationship, both sides are not having any sex. Because, like I said, they just have a kid, and they're not having any time for each other. All that time goes to the kid. So, Doc was sex depraved, and this is when he started to text women. Alright? And since he was rich, famous, and tall, this made it very easy for him to hook up with women. Alright? And I do have a feeling he was actually texting more than one female, because later on he does get caught cheating on his wife, and he does apologize for that whole situation. And this all was happening in 2017, and this is including texting a minor. Alright, so he wasn't trying to target young women that were minors. Okay, he was actually targeting women that were probably over 18 and older. Because, like I said, he was trying to get some action, because he just had a kid, he's sex depraved, and he was weak. Alright. And just to let you know, this Dr. Disrespect is not the only guy who has done this. There are a lot of guys who become weak because of this situation and does not have self-control. Alright, so this is what happened with Dr. Disrespect and why this whole situation happened in 2017. But it has nothing to do because, he was targeting minors. No, he was not targeting minors. Okay? Yes, he was stupid for his mistakes. Okay? And what he did was wrong. And he knows that for a fact. And has he done this since then? It's been 7 years now. Has he cheated on his wife? Has he done anything that shows him being less faithful to his wife? And so far, no. So we can assume that, yes, he did learn from his mistake, and he became a better person for his wife and child. Okay? And that's what I believe actually happened. Alright? So you guys need to stop attacking Dr. Respect, saying that he is a predator, that he's a child molester, he's a pedophile, because he is not. He was just a man, just like everyone else, who was weak, okay? And that he should have self-control. That's it, alright? And that's how I'm just going to leave it for this video. So I hope a lot of you understand what I'm saying. Isn't the truth. It's just what my point of view is, okay? Because of all the information and research that I've collected and keeping an open mind, this is what my conclusion came to, okay? So, that's it. I do think that you guys should stop attacking Dr. Disrespect until we get the full truth. We only have half the truth. So, let's see what happens once Doc gets back from his vacation, and hopefully he will explain what is going on. But we probably won't hear any information probably after 4th of July or next week, when he's done with his vacation, because he's not going to talk about this shit during his vacation, because it's like bringing work with you, on your vacation. Would you want to bring work with you on vacation? Or, all that shit you were supposed to do at home, bring that shit with you on vacation? Fuck no. You want to leave that shit behind. You want to enjoy your vacation with your family, friends, or whoever you're with, or even by yourself. And just ignore all that shit until you get back. That's what most people do on their vacation. So, let's wait what happens. Then I'll probably do another video. But I have a feeling, and this is what I am what I believe is, and what I was spectating, is that Doc is actually innocent, okay? And I think what Cody Connors and this former employee did was they used entrapment on Doc, okay? And I have a feeling they did not verify the age because that's what entrapment's all about, is that you don't want to verify the age because you want them into a conversation to make them look bad, thus called entrapment. Okay, because if they told that, oh, Dr. Disrespect, that, oh, I'm 17 right away, I bet you Dr. Disrespect would have been, whoa, no, no, get the fuck out of my chat. You know what I'm saying? So, I do believe they did not mention it so they can catch Doc in the act, then say, oh, he was texting a 17-year-old. And this is why Cody Connors lost his job. Just spectating. But that's what I believe is happening, okay? Other than that, I'll catch all you puffs and wolves later on about 1 o'clock p.m. my time. Would be standard mountain time. So, I'll be back in a half an hour to stream whatever game to play. Still trying to figure that shit out, so. Alright, other than that, peace!